Hey everybody, Asher here, and welcome to Hiver Town. We are playing Starsector once again, if that comes as a shock to you. Welcome to YouTube, where we are looking at videos of video games, and I don't know where I'm going with this other than Hiver territory is not where I thought I would be at this point of the series. Here's the home sector, here's the Zon Empire, and we went from down here trying to explore over here before just following the slipstream up to the northwest corner of the map. And you know, that's just par for the course. Sometimes you just gotta go where the game takes you. So here we are, we're going dark. It's a pretty big system. And let's be real here, the Hivers hate everybody. They hate us. Minus 73. I feel like that was closer to 50 before. Now, one of the reasons that we're up here is that if we look back at our intel, the United POMED is actually targeting the next system over. And we actually passed by this fleet on the way. So I'd love to see what some fireworks look like. But at least for the time being, I want to go ahead and just... Well, the question is, do I want to try to go and kind of explore up here? I hate going dark for this deep into the system. So maybe we risk flying a little bit. I know this is super... Ooh, that's a problem. Hey, wait a minute. Those are not Hiver ships. That is a Kingdom of Terra drill. Are they raiding somebody? No, they're just incursing. That's nice. I've been targeting colonies and shipments in this system. So look, there's your space time. Hey, they're actually in the wrong system too. What the hell is going on, game? Okay, so I went undark for like 3 seconds, and here we are. That's the nature of Starsector. And here we go. We actually could have done a bounty for the Hivers, and we failed at that. They actually have a quest for us to do a domain era probe. Now, I've asked myself before, do I want to make nice with the Hivers? I don't... wow. I don't know for sure if that is in the cards, but it's definitely an interesting thought experiment. Do we just join them in eating the rest of space here and... United POMED, come on! We came all the way over here. Okay, first off, we have the research mandate that is in danger in 39 days. We have the Hivers up here. These raiders, I've never actually seen this notification before. They never do this to me. And is it even going to show up here? Yeah, they retreated before the action. We saw they ran into some issues like around here, but I thought surely they got a big fleet, they could do it. But the Rizdet star system have caused the raiders to retreat without a fight. I don't think they ever made it up there. I'm pretty sure they just got stopped by some remnants, so... lame. So I guess that leaves us with another decision here, because I was really hoping to watch the POMED get in a fight. We have an invasion of this place. Now, these people hate us too, but I'd hate to not visit them before they get squished like a bug. So I think what I'm going to do here, instead of trying to go through the whole system here, is that we just go here, we pop over here. There's a debris field that maybe I can explore. I mean... that didn't work out great for us last time when we were trying to say hello to the Zon Empire. Obviously, clock's ticking if I'm going to be flying through like this. I may need to gas it here in just a second. But yeah, we're getting quest markers from all over the place. You'll notice I haven't done too many exploration quests. That's one of the things that I knew that was coming with the expanded sector mod, is that stuff is going to be a lot more spread out on the map. We are going to try to make it to at least one planet here, and it looks like we have a patrol. And they are defending. And they've spotted us. Well, we can't actually fight them. We're just going to story point out of this. And since we're here, we may have to speed out of here in just a second. Really? So they're coming after us right now. Is this move really going to take 2 story points? It might. Anyway, we need fuel. We do not want to buy storage here. Although it'd be funny if I did. Oh my god. We can trade on the open market. What ships can I buy from you? Oh my god, they got a giant Space Harry thing. We can't buy any of these, obviously. It's against the rules. But it's nice to know that it's here. We can sell ships, technically, but we're not going to do that. Anyway, I love the fact that we can just trade on the black market. That's totally fine on the open market. Anyway, we're going to buy fuel on the black market. Their fuel prices are amazing. Their supply prices are also amazing. It's almost like the Hivers are doing something super right here. Now, I imagine it's not going to be very profitable to sell some of the stuff. So we're just going to try to cut weight a little bit here, which means we get rid of 70 metals because we really only need one. And we get rid of heavy machinery. We can just get rid of all these transbotonics, to be honest. All right. It's something. I could buy hiver marines. Are they any different than regular marines? I don't know. So we have all these. Now, we could actually buy harvested organs. They actually have a cloned organ deficit too. Fun. I don't know if I want to go like full trader here. It wouldn't be bad if I could buy stuff at extremely low prices and come back here later. Anyway, we do have 2 ships that we actually do need to refit. But one of the things, if you remember, one of the rules is if we auto-fit here, we actually cannot buy weapons. So we got to uncheck these 2 boxes. I hope I didn't run afoul of that before. I don't know if we have the gear to really get these going. Like, I don't know if point defense laser and a torpedo is exactly what I want on this. We may auto-fit this later. Kind of the same for here. I don't know if we have the gear to do this. Like, we have something at this point. But let's go ahead and check the comm director here. Oh, we have an officer. I'd love to get a hiver officer to take with us. I know we're spending a lot of money on officers right now. Oh, and I mean, timid? Oh, man. That does look like the face of a timid hiver. All right, that's too bad. So, commodity traders, 100 units of cloned organs delivered just 1 area over. Well, we saw cloned organs were not very good here. Cyberjack mod. Okay, you look at for some codes. Codes for 30,000. But here's the problem again. Is that what are the codes for? I have the money for it, clearly. Oh, Yardy. Well, I don't know where Yardy is. I need to check on that. And what do you want? This is our storyteller again. She can tell us where a Locust SRM launcher is for a story point. And let's go ahead and give her a donation, because that would be fun. I don't know if I want to spend a story point on that, so that's fine. But hey, our storyteller makes it to the hivers. Why would they necessarily be an issue? So, Yardy. Yardy, Yardy, Yardy. Where is Yardy? Obviously, it's going to be up here somewhere. Yamil, Yamora. Okay, I guess we're going by stars then. Okay, if this doesn't work out, clearly somebody's drunk and not telling me where stuff is. Yeah, we're just gonna skip. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we're about to get we're gonna have to disengage a second time here. So instead of dying here, we're gonna just use some special maneuvers to peace out. That's 2 story points for a resupply. Worth it. Maybe. Now, one of the issues is that we are possibly going to need to find a gate here in a hurry to get back. I don't think there's any gates in any of these systems. I can check that easier since it's an inhabited system. It would tell us. No, it wouldn't tell us because we still have to go into the system and specifically find the gate so it'll populate on the map. So let's do a quick manual look here. Fortunately, the hivers do not have any gates. So we need to exit stage right, which is technically stage left. Let's get out here. Look at my special maneuver. That debris field's going to have to wait for another day. We have a whole bunch of space over here right now. You know, I could... do I get greedy and just go after this real quick? Let's do it. Is that a patrol looking for us? Let's just get out of here. Cost-benefit analysis. I've already used 2 story points here. And we have a domain error probe. If it's in this neighborhood, I'll do it. It's not in this neighborhood. So we have a colony expedition for Shadow Yards. Incredibly expansionist, as we know. Wow, they got a lot of planets. And they want some more. And you guys are officially going after the hivers. That's fine. Okay, I think where we want to go next then, if we're going to potentially get killed, where were you when Midas got killed? We have a bunch of little fleets up here going. Let's just see if we can get out of here, because that's a lot of... Okay, first off, that's awesome. So we don't get to see this every day. These little things are going to fly around me and be annoying, and I have to pulse them away, which is why I hopefully didn't take in the whatever direction pulse. We have somebody building a space tube, as usual, in the incorrect direction. So that's exciting. It's kind of serendipitous that we... Oh, and that was just one of the little temporary ones from the looks of it. Oh, damn. Remember what we said about story points? Do we just... Okay, you never want to be the first to e-burn. But if I can just get them to slow the hell down for a second. Once again, it's a little harder to raid through these areas. That's for sure. And once again, one of the questions is, are we just boldly going somewhere, or is there like a means to an end for this? We are obviously losing a little bit more money, but we do know it's in the MAM system. I think this is all part of the same system here, so we'll just see. First off, keep the transponder off. Do we ever play with the transponder on? Maybe a little. There's a hostile watchtower from the research mandate. And there is our orbital world. That is a missile artillery. So we're going to go dark. I mean, clearly that watchtower can see us anyway. Your prospectors. How soon until the hivers arrive, by the way? This is like moments before people like just explode. 14 days until arrival. We may be able to stop and see some fireworks. What are you doing? You're just trasfulling. I can't talk. Also, looks like the hivers already have something here. Abigail Urban. Once again, the hivers. I can't talk. The hivers are like, by the way, we have a deserter here. Please kill. So we'll see. What does the research mandate have to say to us other than we're scanning you? We clearly see you. And we have some other stuff pinging over here. Alright, well. Once again, these people hate us. But they do have quite a few supplies on the black market. That is a horrible fuel price, but I'm going to buy it. That is an excellent supply price, so I'm going to buy that. I don't really have anything I want to sell. Oh my god. You guys are about to get invaded by who? Colony Info. You built heavy industry first. You have a high-tech station that's not going to be built in time. You have a patrol HQ. You guys are dead. Dead. Com directory. Administrator. I don't want to turn in AI core. I could try to be commissioned by them, but they'll be like, no, we're gonna hate you a little bit. By the way, if we just do a quick look at the faction directory, I was told there is a hotkey that we can do with this here. We have this star system. Just looking at the status of where people are, like the hegemony is just a straight up bonkers group right here. Could actually stand up to the hivers, one of the few. Lots of independents, kind of in the same thing. Independent AI research mandate, which is going to die. The Iron Shell, who are slowly growing. The Kingdom of Terra, who have their continued hidden markets. Legio, who's already expanding a little bit, but is super dangerous as is. The Ludic Church, who's maybe going to get run over. The Ludic Path, who will blow everybody up. What's wrong, my sir? I thought you had more oomph in you. There's Aura. P9, who has some very strong ships, so we're not gonna count them out. Pearson, kind of the same situation. They have one hidden market. So these fuckers are still alive somewhere, messing with my reputation. Maybe they'll reform again. as I can hear cats in the background eating food they're not supposed to. That's what they do. So the Rust Belt, we've already seen most of them. Shadow Yards, once again, growing and expanding. The Dictat, there was another mod that I was suggested that I decided not to do. The Fuel Company mod. It is an interesting mod. It's just kind of adds a little more spice than I was already overcooking in here. But definitely something to check out if you want to try it in your save. The United Oran Federation has very giant ships as well. The weak Pamed now, who's just gonna die. There we go. So there is our people here. Anything else that we can trade? Anything worth my time? Anything unique to you guys? Probably not. I'm just curious. Do you guys have any unique ships? It looks like they do. Like a future wolf would be pretty cute. But we can't buy it. Couldn't actually buy off the regular market research mandate blueprints. Didn't say nothing in the rules about not being able to buy blueprints. Wow, you actually need metals. Oh, that's a really good price for metals too. Oh, damn. Okay, well, you guys are toast. And I guess the question for me is, do I just get my popcorn out? Clearly, we have sensor contacts over here. We have a missile artillery over here. I wouldn't mind surveying some of these just to see if there's ruins. Like, technically, we know what that is. Technically, we're going dark. We probably could actually take on those prospectors. And what the hell is that? I just saw like a big purple sparkly of something over here. So there's your missile station. I'm guessing running from hiver swarm support. So I don't know what that is, and you know, maybe the best idea is not to fly into the like purple mess here. Oh, here we go. We got a bunch of warning flags out here. Is somebody? Oh, there we go. So the missile station actually firing the missiles. You love to see it. But yeah, this is just a little bit of what we're doing today. We're just going to kind of do some side commentary. Okay, hiver raid. Really? I thought hivers, you were already coming over here. We have an invasion. We have a raid. Another raid. Guys, just figure it out. Anyway, look at this nice, beautiful desert world. You know, it'd be really nice if there's a gate in here, because maybe I could just make good neighbors. Here, by the way, is controlled by a hostile faction. It will target you if your location is known. So we're going to be staying dark here for a little while. So perform a survey. We do have the supplies for it. And not much else to it. Okay, not a great planet. Unstable, arid world, and desertic world. Not always going to be good. But we know when the hivers will get into the system here in just a second. Just to see what their MO is. So, what? What? The hivers conducted a raid. The raiding force is projected to be somewhat weak, and it's over. So the missile station took it down. But we still have a hiver invasion, right? It's just I get hype for all this stuff. And it is it's somewhat weak. Okay, let's just... We have remnant raids that are failing. Everything's failing. It looks like we have ruins around this planet, but maybe we don't. So, they're currently in system. Alright, we can perform a survey of this as well. I don't know. Yeah, so... I guess one of my questions is, are we going to get missiled with this little maneuver? Maybe, but no one else is fighting, so... We have these guys. It's not actually... Wait, that's the missile station. We want to go over here. So look at this! Here's our watchtower with all of our missiles. We may get hit by some friendly fire. That wasn't friendly fire. They actually know exactly where we are. So hiver watchtower is now getting controlled by this. Pursuing pirate raiders, is that us? I don't know. So we got missiled, but it didn't do too much here. We're in an artillery safe spot for some reason. And we're slowed down, but not detected by this. Fascinating. There is a hound that we can get. I'm definitely not going to grab a hound from this. But we have our watchtower over here. It's funny how the hivers are just now in here making shit happen. So here's their invasion fleet. Let's go. Oh! Friendly pirates standing down. So pirate raiders, mud skipper, civilian transport. All the things we love. What? A research mandate patrol is tracking me? Are you serious? Okay, well. Okay, our fuel capacity is a little over, I guess. That's fine. So it's like, really, Port Authority, you are getting invaded. And you're just like, by the way, no, you don't have clearance. Maybe. So we have another Cerebus that we're not going to get. And that's actually going to put us over fuel cap again. So this is really, really fascinating. We are in an artillery safe spot, apparently. And these guys are engaged in battle with the space station. Once again, can I just... Dude, this is not like the time. You guys are still engaged in battle. I can't, like, join the battle. We still have lots of fighting going on. Let's just scrap the mud skipper, I guess. There you go. Look, more fuel. More missiles. I mean, it's a very fascinating dance. You are pursuing my fleet. I bet you are. The research team are known for following traits. And they don't like us. We could harry their retreat. We could pursue them. I think I'm just going to let them go because I want to dock one more time. But if it says no... Really? Bruh. You guys too. Refuse. Once again. It's like... I would love to... Okay, so you guys are just going to be jerks. And look! Invasion failed. The hiver invasion force is defeated. That means I probably need to get out of here. Well, it's good to know. Alright, so we have like a bunch of stars and shit up here. You know what? Let's talk to here one more time. Open the comm directory. We got nothing here. We actually can't even visit the dockside bar anymore, so that's too bad. Alright. We know when... Oh! Oh, hold up. You guys. I'm just gonna casually get out of your way. And, yeah, this is what the hivers look like. See, now we know the horrors of what the hivers can do. We kind of knew that anyway. Hey, look! Suddenly you guys are willing to trade because you can see the writing on the wall. Hardened businesswoman, what kind of opportunity? No, because you are about to get destroyed. Someone's trying to apprehend me because he wants me to do what? 62,000 credits from the pirates. You know what? I think I can accept that. The problem is that if I have to bring them back, so that may be an issue. Alright, comm directory one more time, nothing. Trade goods and cargo. Look, guys, I get it. You all are on the precipice of death. That's just how it goes. I guess we need to find a gate. But yeah, there we go. Sparkly missiles that don't really do a bunch of damage, but just slow us down. How very threatening. We'll get out of here before the hivers finish their meal and we become their next meal. Also, we have a somebody, I guess it's a pirate, that's pursuing prospectors. We're going to jump into hyperspace anyway, even though it's stupidly dangerous. And we have some potential unidentified entities. These may be dead ships. Could be some good ones here. Cerberus freighter, Mercury frigate, and Hermes frigate. So none of these are super exciting. So we're just gonna leave them. I mean, technically one of the questions is, when will we ever be getting a ship out from here? But I think the answer is we're okay with this stuff. I'll put the heavy machinery out, because apparently that's not as valuable. We have MAM. We have unidentified entity B. And what do we have over here? So that was a total misadventure, Eclipse from the Heart. Once again, we're just looking for gates at this point. We have Remnant Ordos to the right, so we're gonna you know, let's try to go through some black holes and stuff and see. Like I said, I'm just looking for a gate to get me back to the core worlds at this point. We've seen what we need to see. We don't need to stick around for the fireworks. Humans are really silly because in the face of imminent demise, they're still like, no, you must have your transponder on. It's like, guys, they're going to eat you. Do you really need to see our dock clearance? Could make a religion out of that. All right. And over here we have Barren, Burnt, and not too much else. Like I said, I just want to pop into these. I'm literally just looking for a gate at this point, so I don't want to get too crazy. I guess we'll pop. Well, we know there's some remnants over here, so we'll go by Hera, which I have a feeling is like an event planet. The name is all too familiar. Hey, philanthropy at the Kingdom of Terra, you don't say. An acid world and an azure world. Let's take a quick gander and hope we don't have a certain alien race here that wants to hang out towards near red giants that wants to suddenly eat us. I think we're okay. Doesn't look like there's any ruins here, so we'll just carry on. Invasion! Did they like already invade one time and fail? Hivers. I expected better of you. Okay, well. Interesting. Typically, they're not going to have one invasion without the other, but it looks like they got defeated in orbit. Must be a good space station. Maybe humanity has a hope right now, and that hope is its neighbor. Or the Hiver's neighbors. It's like, we're dumb enough to move in over here. Yes, we are. Alright. Barren, acid, and irradiated world. I just gotta watch my fuel count because it's gonna start being an issue if we can't make it to, like, Zon Prime. We do have Lugast. But yeah, we are potentially facing some issues if we can't find any gates. So let's do a little bit of exploration. Good ruins. Maybe we can fill up our fuel tanks. I mean, that counts, I guess. We do not need that much food. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's too much else here, though. Sometimes you think there would be, but we'll do one ping down here. Yep. Just literally our trail of cargo. So what have we learned from visiting the hivers? It's that everybody wants to rule the world. And everyone wants to fight. Okay. The crow. Once again, there's probably not too much here, but I'll ping and see, because we are going to need to find some spare fuel somewhere. I can, with the metals that I have, I can make a little bit of fuel in exchange for supplies, but it's not like the best thing ever. Wait a minute. Okay. I thought the Zon Empire was attacking the research mandate. It's like, y'all, those are the only people that are keeping you alive right now. Okay, we got something good over here. What should be a 14th Battle Fleet Legion or some shit? It's a derelict ship. It's a bomber destroyer, Comrant. Well, that's a fascinating ship. I mean, we can't run it right now, but there's no reason not to take it. We'll be able to get some more destroyers soon. So yeah, I'll grab it. Now, once again, that does raise a fuel question. But technically, we can make it. So that's the best kind of being able to make it. We are going to have to mothball that for now. Okay. Anything else exciting over here? I want to see what's kind of by the gas giant. Oh yeah, by the way, Captain's Log. Almost forgot. And these notes are important because it will... I know I should be doing a little more about, like, keeping systems and stuff, but when I'm playing days later and I don't necessarily know, hey, is it legal for me to get a ship here? Okay. So we're pretty done. Okay, well, everybody's trying to invade the hivers. Don't tell me the hivers are going to get cut up by everybody else. And we have somebody that wants to fly around me. How cute you are. And we still have planets within our fuel range for now. Dance. The star system. Once again, no gates. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. You know, it's really interesting here. We have our map that's all built like down here. You have your very clear, hard borders. You have a few systems that poke out, and then we know from some of the events we have some things that are even a little bit further out. It's just kind of, we're kind of on the edge of space, and exploration is surprisingly empty. It's like there's all this area in the Persian sector, and it doesn't sorry, it doesn't mean an awful lot. Like, we're not really finding habitable systems. We have a brown dwarf that's over here. I guess I'll look at it. We'll keep kind of making our way down. Echo could be good. I wouldn't mind getting back to there, but I guess Lugist may be the better option than Zon Prime for trying to refuel. I mean, the good news about Zon Prime is that we know they have fuel. The bad news is that they're a little bitter about us maybe possibly like digging into their artifacts. Legio's going after the hivers too now, so... Huh. Maybe I overestimated our bug friends. Okay, now if this little slipstream keeps going, we may be able to get, like, into a better place. Maybe we do go to Newtonia. But if I can find a gate and kind of cheat that, that'd be even better. This is also not a gate. Repeat, this is not a gate. It's like you have some hopes sometimes about what a good system is going to look like here, and doesn't always pan out. Alright. I don't know how much I want to, like, dig in here either, but clearly we got some stuff I could possibly salvage for fuel. Alright, what are you? You are a Prometheus class tanker. Now the good news is that we are not getting this ship anyway. This goes back to a lot of suggestions I got from viewers saying we should just have logistic ships and not count. But see, now I have to choose. And look, I can choose 920 fuel, which I actually do not have the full capacity for. So I'll tell you what this means. I'm going to put this into a stable orbit. And that should be an intel sign. And so we now have a little bit more exploration range, which is awesome. We just come back here to refuel. I don't know exactly why I E-burned. I guess I had to get in to the other place somehow. So everybody's trying to evade the hivers, and I stuck around for the wrong fireworks. Oh my god, the Kingdom of Terror has actually made it to Amelie. Amelie, Amelo. It's one of these. Huh. Well, we do know that there's lots of invasions happening, and the hivers are an even more popular enemy than I am, so that's nice. Okay, anything up here? Not really. But we do have fuel here, so that's good. Why are we over cargo capacity? We shouldn't be over cargo capacity. Alright, what are we dumping? Food. No one really wants that food anyway, so the hivers are going to lose some stuff in a second, probably. I'll just go ahead and use our fuel, apparently, here. Iron, oh my god, Iron Shell is going after people, too. So, Fear the Taxman. But yeah, now we have a lot more that we can do, because we know we have some fuel in stable orbit. Let's go back over here. I will happily visit a neutron star. I will go over the slipstream to do it. And we have surface battles all over the place. And it looks like Legio has taken over our little hiver den that we visited before, so rip hivers, I guess. This may be a waste of time here. Ooh, we're shaking. Like I said, sometimes these systems can navigate a barren desert world. Let's take a closer look. Also, these systems could totally have like a bounty that's going to kill us all the time, and you don't always want that. Is this one moving? It's not. It's an arsenal station. Cool. And your salvage crew finds semi-functional database. It seems to contain a selection of destroyer-sized hulls. We can get the, Aetherium, Stingray, or Marksman. Let's learn a little more. High-tech Aetherium. Looks a little shinier when I mouse over it. Has 2 Ravager Model S's here. It's a civilian-grade hull for some reason. A very nimble destroyer designed as a courier, but sometimes used as a skirmisher. That's not as exciting, but it's interesting. We have a Stingray, which is Myasurin, Provides top speed boost. Meister and build-in mods are generally good. So this is also Destroyer, and then we have low-tech marksman. We know what this ship is. I forget which mod this comes from, but I think I'm gonna grab the Stingray. Alright. Do we salvage this now? I think I'm gonna leave it for the time being because once again, we don't have any danger. We don't have any cargo room, so we're just gonna log unpopped arsenal station. Alright. And just for consistency's sake, since nobody's asked about it, finding blueprints does not count as finding a ship. So if we get blueprints like that, then we can just hold on to it. But still, very interesting place for an arsenal station. I'm curious, though, with... Okay, so the hivers have finally reached the surface battle stage. That's not looking good for the research mandate. It took them a little while. Okay, that's also not the button I meant to press. Oh! Okay, we want to look at Echo, Ramnarog. Where is that so we know to avoid it? There's Nyx. Hey! And the Schrödinger Nebula. Let's be clear here. This nebula does exist. It is in a interesting quantum state. And we have a gate! And it's very conveniently located. So that's awesome. And it looks like we have some shit around the gate. We have a bunch of dead ships. So that's awesome too. Not too much going on here. Let's see. We have Inet Cruiser, Dram, Hermes, Bulu, Nebula, Clade, and Fox. So first thing is to scan the gate. If we wanted to travel to, say, to like Joy, or maybe down here to gotta zoom in a little bit. We can do that. We got enough fuel to do that. So that's really good. We have just stretched out a great deal where we can explore. That is amazingly fortunate. So, little happy dance there. Like I said, we don't need gates everywhere, and these are probably just salvagers because they're not coming to attack me right now. They're salvagers or they're pirates, but it looked like I got an independent flag here. Alright. So let's see what's up here. We have a sensor array that is neutral. We have some shit orbiting shit. Alright, so Buffalo Destroyer. Don't know if I want to take that right away either. We have ruins over here. Really? Zahn is going after Lucifron. Good luck. By the way, speaking of invasions for the hivers, well, they won. Research mandate. Faction arrives. Faction eliminated. It was eliminated over 2 weeks ago, apparently, and I missed it. So you guys will always be remembered for dying really fast. We're not going to top the tanks here. We just topped them ourselves. This is really Marines and heavy armaments. Well, that's a good combo piece. Actually not going to take the organics. And we know that there's some sensor contacts over here. Let's go a little bit closer. We'll see what we can find down here. Sometimes you get weird shit. Like out here in empty space. Not today, though. Okay. So this just looks like a little salvagers area. But most importantly, we found a gate. So that's awesome. And I'm pretty sure... Yep, that's mine. So we can just explore a little more. I kind of want to see if there's anything by that other exit gate. We have clearly clearly something here. We have a minor weapons cache. You guys are investing me. Please be a pirate base. Minor weapons cache with a Cyclone Reaper launcher. That's good. That's good. I love the Tawa standoffs. We got another base up here or something. Another dram and a mining station. So it looks like we just got salvagers and pirates. I don't think I want to salvage this yet either. But I want to see if there's a pirate base up here. We got something down here. Really? Okay, it's just another ship moving. Okay. And you guys are probably running from me now. Yes, you should avoid contact. So what was up here then? There we go. Lots of little goodies here. And here's a mud skipper that we're just going to tear apart for parts. Wow. We got 3 parts. 4 parts. Okay. Reuter Union and Xenophobia with the Persian League. Are you guys... Oh, what do you know? Zon Empire failed to invade. Who knew? So much news all at once. As usual, we do have an interesting thing near the exit gate, and it is a research thing. And we got Thor Elysium. These names are on point today. We also got a drill factory, which is very exciting. All right. I think we have some officers we need to assign. Thor Elysium. You're steady. That's fine. We'll put you on here for now. Officer's super replaceable at this point, but that's okay. So we have another fleet potentially looking for us. You're returning to Orbital 1. We're not going to try to pirate these guys. Wow, the hivers are really going after... They're going after the Epsilon Newton system. That means the hivers are literally going after... Where is it? There we go. They're going after the place. We knew that the hivers are located around here. So they have a little pocket of stuff. That's where I said that that area might be a little bit more dangerous than it looks like on the 10. Ooh, speaking of more dangerous than it looks on the 10, we may just be taking a gate here in a second. Eburn Jenkins. All right. You'll never catch me. So I guess the question becomes at this point, look, you guys don't want to fight me, do you? Like, you're hostile to me as a pirate. Does that mean we have a bounty out here that nobody's told me about? It's possible we do. You can get bounty rewards for shit like this sometimes, but I guess the question is, do I want to be brave and try to go back out there, or do I just want to gate and go back? We do have a little bit of space. I would love to get over to where that black hole is and that neutron star is. Our supplies are dwindling, though. Well, let's do it like this. Since we have gates, we can just kind of do how we want here. As we have some other forces exploring over here. You're hostile, but you're just investigating. You all are not going to do shit to me. Especially when we travel to get some mac and cheese at Maggie's. Here we go. Hey guys, why don't you watch this? Don't worry about the gamma radiation that just penetrated your hull though, okay? It's fine. You know, it's probably worth checking that system again just to see. I don't know if it's like a good system to colonize. I don't think there's like any planet that stood out to me. It is not a bad hub. Alright, so Dutch fever or whatever it's called. Oh, look. We could stop a smuggler if we wanted to. But why would we? So once again, we have all the punching and the fighting over here. Pirates are still friendly with us. We don't have to stay friendly with the pirates forever. That's not a requirement. I don't know if I want anything from the Looted Church. Mining barge, collecting space dust. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that today. Trade goods time. Now I could try to take some of these goods home, but I think some of the more important things here is that we're gonna need some supplies. Unfortunately, Maggie's looks like it is not the place to go for supplies. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but I am. Okay. We actually didn't learn the Stingray blueprint either, so that's awkward. Cool. So on the black market here, do we know if supplies are going to be really... Ooh, they're really bad all kind of throughout here. Interesting. Let's try the Independence and see if things are a little bit better or if they're going to try to fight us too. Because we have hostile Reuters, we have Dutch Harbor. Our beacon's not on, but surely they don't care about that. So yeah, their fuel's better. Their supply prices are better. Do they need any transplutonics? Not really. Rubicon needs transplutonics. Okay. I can make you an offer for 13,000 credits for a Flagellator custom destroyer. Alright, we're going to have to do a think here real quick because this is not a bad ship if we're about to actually increase our fleet cap a little bit, but I don't know if I can get another ship from here. This is exactly what I was saying before. If we look at our captain's logs, it looks like I have not gotten something from this system yet. So we could potentially get like ship corpses all over the place. Or examine the ship again. I am allowed to get ships through events like this. So medium and small ballistic. I guess it wouldn't be bad to go park some of my stuff before I go back exploring. I don't think that's the worst. It's 9 deployment points because it's low tech. It's got decent burn. It's got a lot of little guns. I like that. I'm gonna buy it. All right, so captain's log. Plus, it's one of the better Darkest Dungeon heroes. That's fine. And we actually have a potential contact now with Callisto Adebayo, which could be really good if we look at the well, let's look at our contacts real quick, because that may be the way that we have to get weapons, is having one of our contacts actually build them for us. Let's go ahead and develop this contact. What other contacts can we do here? So your trade, not very exciting. Military and trade from the Persian League, not exciting. Pirates Underworld. Well, we know what you are. So comm directory. I could turn into AI cores. Potential ship sale. Okay. Atypical extraction. As I said, we need an Asian extracted from, oh, this place. Yeah, an actual, like, defended planet. 300 Marines to do it. That would be good. But hey, the cool thing is that we do have a military person. That means we may actually be able to get weapons built at Dutch Harbor. That's exciting. So I think what I'm going to do here, since we're close to time, is that off camera I can just unload back over here, because look at this. Look at we have 2 new destroyers. This one's pretty good, and I'm excited about this one. Like I said, it's all going to pair very nicely with this over here. So we'll have a few destroyers. Technically, the Courageous class is a frigate. It says overdriven frigate, so we're calling it a frigate. Don't tell me I've been cheating and having 2 destroyers this whole time. All right, but I'm going to do that. We're going to go ahead and stop here. Off camera, I will just drop my stuff off, and we'll continue where we left off, because we have gotten not too much experience here, but I feel like it was a good window into the soul to say, hey, what's going on up here? Plus, we got a gate that like drops us off really well for this cluster of stars from MAM, and down here, because we actually haven't explored too much north of Zon Prime, and that's all we really want at this point, is just gates so that we can move around. The freedom of being able to pop in and pop out of places is just it's just nice. I know technically in the base game you're only supposed to get it in the late game here, but it does make up for some of the other limitations that I have. But that'll do it for this one. This is Asher. Once again, I do appreciate you all giving suggestions for ship names and everything. Obviously, I'm open to captain names and stuff like that as well. Let's just remember that, once again, the firefighting is going to start before you know it, and when it does, it's going to be explosive. Wow, I need a better tagline than that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We will do this again soon. Like I said, I'm going to shuttle some stuff off camera. I'll see you next time.